Hello everyone, it's me, Flylady Kat, and I am here today to share with you gratitude. And we're going to do, I accidentally went live on my Weight Watcher channel, so hopefully my Weight Watchers have come over here to watch A Better Life with Flylady Kat, and I'm going to repeat some of the stuff I said on my Weight Watchers with Flylady Kat, or WW with Flylady Kat group. But anyway, so funny. Shannon Engelken, how are you? I'm great. How are you, Shannon? So good to have you. I just ran up the stairs because I needed something to drink and forgot. Hi, Jessica. Jessica's on my Weight Watcher channel. Kathy Whitaker. Hey, Kathy. Good to see you. Weren't you over there too, Kathy? I thought you were. Maybe it wasn't you. I thought it was. Or I might just be remembering you from this morning or one of your comments. Yes, it was. Okay. Pat Fisher. Hi, Pat. Jackie Longnecker. Hi, Kat. Hi, Pat. Hi, Jackie. She's saying hi, Kat, and I can't even talk. Okay, 21, 22. Yeah. My little Weight Watcher channel has, like, I don't know. How many people does it have on it, Larry? 200 or something? 600? I can't remember. And I was wondering why I wasn't getting anybody on there. Because I have 14,000 some odd on here. Hi, Margaret, my dear friend. Sophia Basil from Sweden. Hi. And Kathy Jones, so glad to see you live. So glad to be here. So I was telling my Weight Watchers friends, Lash Love, 2 days in a row. Whoop, whoop. Stephanie Freeney. Hi, Kat. It's been a while. I'm so glad you caught me live. Judy Spiegel. Happy Thanksgiving. You're in Duck, North Carolina. Awesome. That is a great place for Thanksgiving. Wendy, is it Staten? Yeah, Wendy Staten says hi. Sherry was here. She was over there too on the Weight Watcher channel. Rosemary Garcia from Texas. Hi. Just for those of you who don't know, I'm on Weight Watchers, or they call it WW now. I've lost 38 pounds, so I'm really excited. I have about 23 more to go, and I'll be at my goal weight, so it's pretty exciting. Who is that on here? Hollins. Hi, Hollins. Good to see you. Shannon Kelly, I'm here. So glad to finally catch you live from Groton, Connecticut, the submarine capital of the world. Awesome. I would have never thought that, but I know Connecticut's a beautiful area of the country, especially in the fall. Suburban Hillbillies here again, trying to force myself to do homework with a migraine. Yeah, girl, rub your neck. I get migraines sometimes. It's been a long time though. I try to stay away from things that cause me to get, but sometimes it's stress. Shannon says, you look healthy and vibrant. Thank you. Thank you very much, Shannon. Erica, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Erica. Loie, my Lois Gaffney's here. So nice to see you, Lois. Oh my goodness. Judy Spiegel, I think about you every day. I look at my little African violets, Loie. Judy Spiegel, you look amazing. Larry, how are you doing? Larry, you got a question, babe. Candace Van Dahl. Hi, Kat. Hi, Candace. Lash Love, if you lose 23 pounds, we won't see you. You look like you're at your goal weight. No, girl, I am not. I am not at my goal weight. I'm still considered overweight. My BMI, I'll be in my BMI. I'll probably be 5 pounds under the top of my BMI. And you know, it's got like a 20 or 30 pound range. So I think it's a 20 pound range. So I'll still be a big girl, but I won't be fat or overweight, which will be so nice. I'm just proud to be overweight, not obese anymore. All right, let's see, who else do we have on here? But that's very sweet of you. Thank you, Lash Love. Suburban says, they're tearing down the high school about 2 blocks away and it's the noise. Oh my goodness. Larry is doing great, Judy. Okay, so this is what I was sharing with my WW friends, my Weight Watcher friends, and it is an exercise to do for gratitude. And it's about a 20-minute exercise. If you can do it, you have to be dedicated. And what it is you breathe in, and as you breathe in, you think or say, you can't say because you're breathing in, but you know, you breathe in and you think, I am grateful for, and on the exhale, what you're grateful for. So in the beginning, as I explained to my friends on the Weight Watchers channel, it's going to be, I am grateful for, you know, the sunshine. I am grateful for my children. You know, things that are obvious, but as you do it slowly, but still over a good, even 10 minutes is a long time. you're going to come up with some really deep and intense things that you're grateful for. And it's just a way to be contemplative and mindful and draw into yourself and pull out what you think you're really, really grateful for. So I'm grateful for all of you. I know that. And I'm grateful for so many things. So I'm going to do the exercise this evening myself. And I will be sharing with you probably in my YouTube video, or I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'll share with you what I come up with. So we'll all do it. Okay. Somebody asked me, who was it? Wendy said, you look great. I'm grateful for your videos every day from Holland. Thank you, Wendy Tagalier. So sweet. Lash Love wants to know the link for my Weight Watchers channel. It's just www with Flylady Kat. That's what it is. Nita, and I only go on there on one day a week. I make one video a week so far. That's what I'm doing. Let's see. Nita is saying, I'm grateful for you and your help to us, Kat. So sweet. So sweet. So tell me what you're grateful for that you can think of right now, and then once you do the exercise, I'd love it if you put it, maybe I'll put it in the comments myself and I'll pin it so it'll be at the top. You can see what I'm grateful for. But put what you're grateful for in the comments. That would be awesome. Okay, let's see what everybody's saying now. Suburban says, what is the body mass index supposed to be? I know mine from the doctor the other day, but I'm not sure what the percentage should be. I don't remember the percentage. I just know I'm 5'7", and my BMI should be 159. I'm picking 153 as my BMI, as my number, my weight. So I have a little wiggle room, because on Weight Watchers you have to have a little wiggle room. You want to stay, I want to stay in my BMI, not Weight Watchers. Just in general, I want to stay in my BMI, and Weight Watchers gives you a little wiggle room. I don't want to go back out. So 153 for me is my goal. I have been 142 as an adult, and honestly, I really thought I was too thin, too skinny. Because everybody's different. That's just the general one. I know they can do measurements where they measure your body mass, your muscle mass, your bone mass, and it comes up a little different. So I don't want to be 142 anymore. 153 is great for me. But I still have some, I weigh 170, what did I weigh? 173 or 174, something like that the other day. 174? Maybe I only have 21 pounds to lose. I can't remember. Isn't that exciting? I don't even care, because it just keeps going down. I'll let you know on my Weight Watcher channel tomorrow after I weigh in if I lost more weight. I lost a pound last week, so maybe I'll lose a little more this week. That'd be awesome. Okay, let's see if you're interested. Here's some things we have. Minnesota Fur Baby Mama said, a second live. Yes, ma'am, just for you. Sophia Basil said, me too, grateful for you every day and your videos and all your help. You are welcome. Candace said, I'm grateful for the beautiful day, this beautiful day of life. Me too. Kathy Whitaker, everything but my hubby is my rock. He's the cool one, isn't he? My hubby's my rock too. Shannon Kelly, I'm grateful I found you, and I have been listening to Flylady, but really stressing because I felt like it was too much of a confusing. You make it so simple to understand with a cake analogy. You're welcome. You're welcome. It worked for me. That's why I thought I'd share it with you guys. Cinderly Han, I'm so grateful for you helping us to see the beauty this life has to offer. Aw, so sweet. All right. Okay, so now let's open up for questions, comments, and concerns. It doesn't have to be about gratitude. It can just be about preparing your Thanksgiving meal, dealing with certain stresses. What are your questions? Thank you, Susan Androsky. She is grateful for me. So sweet. So what are your questions? Do you have anything that's bothering you that you'd like to talk about today? Anything we can talk about will be awesome. You like my nail polish? It's called, doesn't really show up good here. It's called Jane Austen. It's the London Town, USA. I love their nail products. I'm grateful for Advil and my water filter at the moment. That's a good one, Suburban Hillbilly. Ooh, I'll show you some exciting things that happened to me. Like basil, not sure why it's 2 S's. Okay, basil. Sophia Basil, thank you. Yasmin, hello, Kay. It's Kat, but I know that's what you tried to type because everybody does that. Hello, Yasmin. Jackie says, I'm grateful for my two, whoops, it fades away sometimes. I'm grateful for my two first great-grandsons, one due in mid-January and one due in mid-April. Oh, are they on the same side of the family? They'll be little buddies. LEK84, hey Kat, hey LEK, what are you doing, Miss Church? Shannon Engelken, what are your thoughts on the best organization for Christmas tree decorations? My thoughts are, I save the ornament boxes. I've saved them since I was 19 years old, the same boxes. And I put the ornaments back in the little holders with the box with the clear plastic top. That's where they go. I don't have any special things. Now, for those ornaments that I've purchased since then, if they are fragile ornaments, they get wrapped in paper and put in the Christmas box, and a different Christmas box. You know, I have a big green and red Christmas box, plastic. And the things that are plastic, you know, with sparkles and things on them, they just get wrapped in like Walmart bags and stuck in there. That's what I do with mine. I hope that helps. I also have crystal icicles. I wrap those in bubble wrap, just one after the other. You know, one crystal, one wrap, one wrap. So it's like a roll like that. That's how I do a long roll. That's how I do it. You just have to take a few minutes and do it, and then put it away carefully. Make sure, make sure you don't stack things on top of it. You have to be mindful. Okay, let's see. Hi, Kat, I made it. Hi, Lynn Shear, so glad you're over here. Inspired by Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Hello, Kat, so great to see you. Cleaning my Grammys, so I'm happy to get to listen to you. Yay. Nikki, I don't know did I say it on this channel or was it on my Weight Watcher channel that, I think I said it on my Weight Watcher channel by accident. I went online live on the wrong channel. But I told everyone that we are thinking about collaborating in the first of the year, you doing beautiful videos and me doing the talking, and we're going to do one after the other until we have a whole series on how to do the Flylady system. I think that's such an exciting thing to do. So I'm excited about that because people constantly, today somebody asked me in one of my comments, you know, where do I do, oh, it was, I put a Patreon video out for all the YouTubers to see what Patreon videos are like. I put one out, and it's called, what is it called? It's Never Too Late. That's what it's called. And to give everybody an idea of what my Patreon videos are like, that's what they're like. And somebody said, do you do demonstrations? And I said, no, I'm a talker. I'm not a demonstrator. So I mentioned that we may be doing something where you do the demonstration, which will be so awesome because Nikki, your videos are mind-blowing. They're so great. So I'm excited about that. Okay, so let's see here. And Nikki says, yes, I'm excited now that the house is just about finished. Yes. Okay, my sister just called me. Sister just called me in the middle of the video. So sorry. And I think I lost stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Jessica Zaborski, I have a bit of anxiety because I know how hectic and busy everything will get after Thanksgiving through Christmas. Okay, Jessica, remember that attitude is everything in life, and doing your morning routine and having a plan written down is going to make all the difference in the world so that you're not like a dog chasing its tail. You are planful, you know what you're going to do, you've thought about it the night before, you coached yourself on it the night before, so in the morning you know what you're going to wear, you know exactly what's going to happen. If it's a super busy day, you've scheduled it out, like Thanksgiving. Schedule it out. Be the CEO. You can do this. And it's not going to take your breath away this year. You are going to take everyone else's breath away because you're going to be so organized, so calm, so serene, and so, I think you're more loving when you feel that way, when you feel centered. So that's what I'm praying that you do. It'll make all the difference in the world. Okay, let's see who else I missed. Did I miss all these comments? Let's see. That was Jessica. Kathy said, my daughter is having baby 3 weeks early. God is good. Everyone is okay. But now I have a 3-year-old and 1-year-old. Interesting cooking for Thanksgiving. My daughter had her baby. That must be what it is. Well, you can do it. You can do it, Kathy. To have the grandchildren there is a blessing. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Shannon said. You're welcome. Minnesota Fur Baby Mama, grateful for your help with Flylady. Recently started college full-time and I work full-time. There's a challenge. Your program is helping me stay on top of my house and life, remembering perfection is not needed. That's right. A perfect life is not necessary to have a beautiful life. Totally not necessary. LEK 84 says, Andrew said, oh, Flylady's live. He wanted to say hi. Hi, Andrew. Candace, I love your Patreon videos. They're so helpful. Thank you, Candace. Lash Love, oh my gosh, that would be beautiful to have Kat and Nikki. Well, Nikki, you already saw that. When my sister called, it kind of messed me up for a minute, so give me a second to catch up. Let's see, Kitchen CEO, how did you read my mind? Yesterday I was thinking to comment for the request to come live. Did I miss a lot? No, you didn't miss a lot. Sophia Basil says, all the refugees and people migrating has made me truly grateful for having a warm home and plenty of food for me and my family and living in a stable part of the world. Yes, amen. Kitchen CEO says, yay, my son runs. Hi, haven't talked to you in forever. So glad to catch you live. So glad you're here. Jessica said, thanks. Jackie says, Longnecker, same side of my family. Oh, we'll come back. My daughter number 1 and daughter number 2 are the moms, the baby in Minnesota and one in Florida right now. A lot of my Christmas decorations are pulled out, but we'll arrange after dinner. Awesome. So glad. You going to decorate after Thanksgiving or are you doing it before? That's for Jessica. Kathy Whitaker, my day 20 was thankful for finding the Flylady system. Can't thank you enough. You are so welcome. Today's Patreon video is titled How to Be the Boss of Your Social Media. Larry put a link on there for you guys who are Patreons to watch How to Be the Boss of Your Social Media. Randy. Okay, I don't think Randy belongs here, Mr. B, so if you could please get him out of here. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Nobody else. Okay. Any other questions, ladies? There you go, Randy. See you later. No more questions. Okay. We've only been on 17 minutes. I know you have more comments, questions, and concerns. Anything that's bugging you that you need help with coming up for the holidays? Anything about being grateful or you don't feel grateful and you need help with feeling grateful? Whatever it is, I'm here. All of us are here. I'm not the sole answer. Everybody can help. Margaret, are you doing Thanksgiving at your parents'? Is it your shift? Allison said she thought she saw Patty's car at your parents'. Okay, I'm doing my parents on Thanksgiving, Margaret. I won't be there on Wednesday, but I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm taking them to Karen's for Thanksgiving. All right, let's see. Who else do we have? And for those of you who don't know, Karen is my oldest daughter. And I'm going to prepare 3 casseroles to take to her house tomorrow. I'm making, well, it's not casseroles, a big pan of dressing, a big sweet potato souffle, and a veg-all casserole. Sounds gross, but it's yummy. I'll bring you a plate, Margaret. Shannon Engelkin, do you go shopping on Black Friday? Not in person. I might do some things online, but I don't go to the stores on Black Friday. I did it once in my life, and once was enough for me. Number 1, I'm not a shopper. Number 2, I get easily overwhelmed when I go into stores. So unless they're just laid out beautifully, I don't enjoy shopping. But I do go shopping, but it's not shopping. I go for a pair of black leather flats or whatever it is that I have in my mind. And that's what I go for, and that's what I come home with. Occasionally I'll take a sister with me because they're better shoppers than me, and we'll go shopping for some clothes, like if I need a couple pair of pants or something like that. But I generally shop online. I am looking for 2 Christmas presents on Black Friday that I'm considering for my girls, though. All right, let's see. Zeneb Kaldi? I don't know. How are you? Okay, Jessica. I will commit to doing the gratitude practice. Good. Jessica, I love that. Yes, you caught us live. Yay. Kathy Whitaker, can't wait for family time. All of us together is a blessing. Rhino, what's your name? Sometimes I feel funny calling people by their handles. Suburban Hillbilly, just known her by that name for a long time, so I just call her that. No browsing. I'm in the store and out again. ASAP. Yay. My issue is trying to instill gratitude in my children. Did you hear the exercise that I gave to everybody? Nikki, you might have come in a little late. It's where you breathe in and you say, I am grateful for, and then you breathe out and you think, you name the thing. Rebecca, I know you, Rebecca. I forgot that was your name. Yes. So on the inhale, you say what you're grateful for in your mind, and then on the exhale, hi, Keely. Yay. I knew it wasn't Randy. So on the exhale, you say what you're grateful for, and you do it for several minutes. So for an adult, you can do it for 10 or 20 minutes. It's a very strong exercise, and in the beginning, it will be really lighthearted or obvious things, but as you do it more and more, you'll go deeper and deeper and come up with some really fantastic things to be grateful for. So you could do that exercise with your children, maybe just have them do 10 each because they're little, and things they're grateful for. You can't make somebody be grateful, but maybe it'll make them more aware. That's all. Okay, what did I miss? Susan Androsky, can I make my pumpkin pie tonight? Will they be still good for Thanksgiving? I think so. If you go into Costco, their pumpkin pies are already made. So yeah, it's a custard pie. That means it has eggs and milk in it usually. So I'd probably put it in the fridge and then bring it to room temperature if you want to serve it at room temperature, or even warm it up later. But I would probably put mine in the fridge. You need a nice clean empty fridge for all that baking. Okay, Sophia, I'm going to try that at bedtime. I think that would be a great exercise at bedtime too. Okay, here's a good question. Well, let's see, we got several. Zeneb Kaldi said, I cannot complete my daily work quickly. There's a saying that I have, and it's don't make it more difficult than it is. Stay focused and kind of coach yourself before you do it. Your daily work is not hard, and you have a time limit. So if you follow my YouTube videos, they'll take you exactly through what you need to do. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my very first video, how to do the Flylady system for newbies. It's a 45-minute video. It'll take you longer than that to watch it because you need to be a student and take paper and pencil and sit quietly and take notes and turn off the video and think about it and go forward. And you will know how to do this system when you've watched it. And then commit to not making it more difficult than it has to be. It's a very simple process. You're not going to get it all done at one time. It does take time, but eventually it will happen. And then you will have established habits and you will have the home that you really want. So I encourage you to do it, okay? Don't try to do it quickly, and don't try to make up for lost time. You don't have to punish yourself. Just do a little bit every day, following the system, and it'll get done, Zeneb, okay? Kathy Whitaker, what can we cook ahead of time? Well, I prep things ahead of time. Like I said, I'm going to make that souffle. I'm going to cook the sweet potatoes. They're going to be from fresh sweet potatoes, and put it all together and put it in the refrigerator to be cooked on that morning. I'm going to do the same thing with my veg all casserole. Just put it together, put it in the fridge. And the dressing is, I'm cheating. I'm making stovetop for turkeys. I'm not making my usual Pepperidge Farm with all the junk in it. Not junk, with all the lovely things in it. I'm not doing that this year because everybody likes the stovetop just as well. I'm making a big double batch of a large turkey stovetop. So I am making that ahead, but it's still going to go in the oven to be warmed up. I'm sure that you can make almost any casserole you can actually make the day before and just warm up, which is a lot faster than baking it through, like macaroni and cheese or anything like that. I don't know what kind of things your family eats, but I would think you could make almost everything that's a side dish. The only thing you wouldn't want to make and ahead would be like a fresh vegetable, like green beans. If you weren't making a green bean casserole, but you were making green beans, you would want those to be fresh. I know you can even make mashed potatoes ahead of time and make them like put them in a casserole thing and just bake them in the oven to warm them up. And there's other people who make their mashed potatoes in their crock pot. I've also seen quite a few things you can make really quickly in your Instant Pot. So that's something to consider. Like I'm going to make my sweet potatoes. I'm going to cook the sweet potatoes in the Instant Pot. So it'll be very easy once they're done just to mash them up and make my souffle. Okay, let's see what other questions do we have. I hope that was helpful. I always try to make things really easy. Like I said, don't make it more difficult than it has to be. Sometimes it has to be a little more complicated, but that's okay. Not everything though. Oh gosh, lots of good questions. Let's see. Okay, I answered that. And with your kids, Sophia, that's awesome. Barb, hi Kat, love the grateful exercise. We'll definitely add that in. Awesome. Rebecca with Suburban Hillbilly, I'll be grateful if my turkey thaws on time. Been thawing and I could go bowling with it. Oh my goodness. But sometimes they feel firm for a long time and then before you know it, they're thawed out. If you're following the instructions. At the end, Rebecca, if it still feels frozen, you might want to consider putting it in a cold water bath and keep changing the cold water in the sink until you feel like it's more thawed out. You can always put it right back in the fridge and let it hold after you get it thawed out. If it's getting close and you're feeling nervous, a lot of times I found that there's just like ice in the cavity in the end. And that's not too bad. You can even just run cold water through that. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? Oh my goodness, so many great people on here today. I'm so glad to see you. You guys make my heart so happy. And that was a fun thing to be grateful for, Rebecca. Deanna, hi Deanna, just here now, wanted to say, hi, Deanna Lynn Allison. My very first friend's name was Deanna. I think I told you that before when I was a little girl. I have trouble completing my work quickly. This is Candace Vandal, but I just sort of stay focused in it and just enjoy the rhythm of what I'm doing. Ooh, I love that. That's great. Thank you for your comment on that. Zanib said, thanks. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Sophia said, I think I will fail my Christmas hosting having strong perfectionism ideas. Perfectionism is such a judgmental way to be with yourself and with others. So try to really let that go. And you know what? It's okay if you don't get rid of it entirely. That's also perfectionism, right? Just remember to relax a little bit, relax your standards, realize that the things that you're wanting to be perfect will never be perfect because we live in an imperfect world. And just do the best you can without struggling to make something perfect because you'll stay frustrated. You'll stay mad at the kids. You'll stay aggravated with your husband. You got to just put it in a bubble and blow it away. That's what you have to do. Let go of that perfectionism. It's kind of a mean way to live with yourself. Okay, let's see what else. That was Sophia. Donna said hi. Hi, Donna. Kathy said, good idea. Sophia said, which is odd, since when my kids were babies, my parents would come here and clean before Christmas, and that is so not the case now. I have higher demands on myself now. Yeah, and that's mean. Stop doing that to yourself, little precious Sophia. Shannon said, Ingelkin, great idea on stovetop stuffing ahead of time. What do you recommend for reheating? 350, how long? Yeah, I'd say 350 for 20 minutes, maybe. Maybe after 10, put your finger in it and see if it's hot all the way through. I don't know. That's what I would do. I don't use the thermometer. You might want to use the thermometer. That would probably be much more professional. But then again, I'm not a perfectionist. I would cover it, though, because you don't want it to dry out. Okay, let's see. Hi, Nancy. Good to have you here, having our chat. Minnesota Fur Baby Mama says, have any of you wonderful ladies found a gluten-free pie crust that tastes good? That's a great question. I don't know about that, but I bet you somebody does. Nancy, are you still in Hawaii? I know you are, little turkey. You're the turkey this Thanksgiving. Michelle Reese, thank you for your time. You're welcome, Michelle. Rebecca, Suburban Hillbilly, thank you. Thanks, and I agree about the Instant Pot. Be careful with the sweet potatoes. I make them weekly for the dogs, and as a huge potato will turn to mush in 5 to 6 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm going to do it really quickly, and I'm going to cut them up first, so we'll see and steam them. That's what I think I'm going to do in the Instant Pot. I'll read before I do it. Dickie, hi Dickie, my precious. Hi Kat, I will listen later, getting my nails done. Oh, good girl, you're going to look good for the holidays. Sophia, your reminders help a lot. I need the constant reminders. Thank you, you're welcome. Mary Lou Patterson, sorry, Mary Lou. How long will it take to get my weekly plan and zones into a good habit? I tend to fall off the wagon every 3 weeks or so, and it takes me a week or two to get back into doing well, especially cleaning. Okay, start with your routines. When you feel like you've got, I call this plate spinning. Have you ever seen those guys at the circus? They're spinning plates. They've got several little wobbly sticks, and the plates are on the top, and they get 2 or 3 going, and once they get them going, then they put another one up there. And then when they get 4 or 5 going, then they put some more up there. That's the same way it is with building habits. You start with your routines. Make sure you're getting your routines done well. Not perfectly, but well. Now, if you look at your routines and you give yourself a little checkup and you look at your routines of what they're doing and saying, okay, did I do all my morning routine? And you look at it and you say, well, I did everything but swish the toilet. And you know what? I did every single other thing. Well, then tomorrow, resolve to swish the toilet. Make yourself do that, and do that for about a week or 2 or 3. And then once you've gotten all your routines spinning and you feel comfortable, then you're going to add in your weekly home blessing hour and, you know, all the little things that are in the basic weekly plan. And then finally you'll add the zone. Now I have switched the way I have you do your 3-layer cake. Now I have you do your routines first as they come through the day, your zone second, because that's an at-home thing. And then I put in the weekly home blessing hour because some of that requires that you leave the house. And I don't want you to leave the house before your things are done. Okay? All right, let's go back here. So hopefully that will work for you. Sophia, that's Mary Lou. Okay. And everybody's different how long it takes. But within 3 months, if you do it every day and you constantly check yourself and you follow my videos every day, you should be in really good shape. All right, let's see. Dickie, hate to miss your live chat. That's okay, honey. Get those nails done. Nancy just landed in Kona. Aloha. Ooh, aloha. Did you get a beautiful lay? That would be so fun. You know I'm an Alabama fan. Crimson Tide. Sorry for all of you who aren't. Really sorry. We have an Hawaiian, he's actually Samoan, but he's from Hawaii, quarterback named Tua Tagovailoa. Anyway, Tua. And everybody has started wearing leis at the football games in honor of Tua. So now I'm really kind of into leis. So I hope you have some pretty leis. You can send me some pictures. That would be awesome. Anyway, Roll Tide. Let me go back. I'm sorry, I am a huge football fan, and I have been for 40 years, so don't think it's just something new. It's something I've always been. And before that, heavyweight boxing. And if it was still on TV, I would still be a heavyweight boxing fan. I love heavyweight boxing, but I'm not wild about the kicking stuff they started doing. That's not heavyweight boxing. Okay. Rita says, Rita Simpson, love, put it in a bubble and blow it away. I'm going to do that. Absolutely, Rita. I love that too. Sophia says, me too. And I don't know what that Me Too is for, Sophia. Let's see. I don't know. Is it that you're an Alabama fan? Rebecca said, maybe the other lady could make a crustless pie. That's a great idea. You could make like a pumpkin pie custard. Just don't use a pie crust. That's a great idea. Margaret said, when are we going to see more videos of Kat and Mr. B? I just don't have barely time to go live or do anything else, and those are like the last thing on my priority list, Margaret, but we will eventually, one of these days, and sometimes occasionally. How about that for an answer? Judy, Miss K, and Mr. B too. Aw. Candace Vandal, Sophia, the internet is filled with places you can find positive affirmations, even about perfectionism. You might give those a try. I find them kind of helpful. That's a great idea. Great idea. Sophia thanks Candace because she loves it. I love this little family. It's so great. Zeneb says, I cannot reconcile study and work. You mean you're having a hard time balancing studying and working? Because I know you can do it. I have a fly baby right now who's doing that and doing a great job. I have a daughter who's doing that. And she's also, besides a full-time employee, she's a director. She's also a novelist. She's writing, and she is going to college. So I know you can do it. You just have to determine that you will, plan it out, and do it. You can do it. Don't make it harder than it has to be. That's what I keep telling you. It is hard, but don't make it harder than it has to be. If this is a desire of your heart, you know, and it's all up to you. It's not up to your job. If your job requires that you do it, that's still up to you. You don't have to do it. You don't have to keep that job. But if it's a desire of your heart to get your college degree or whatever it is that you're doing, then you can make it work because it's a desire of your heart. You can plan it out and do it with a happy heart, okay? Change your attitude, and that changes everything. Ooh, guys, we've been on here 34 minutes. Let me get some of these answered. Mary Lou says, thank you. I'm going to do that. Back to basics before building on the top. That's right. Don't forget to have some fun today, Mr. B says. That's right. And Sophia, LOL, I'm no sports fan at all, not even for Swedish teams. I was just quick and agreed with Rita. Oh, okay. And Sophia says routines are the best. That's right. Okay, my friends, my lovely, lovely girls, I love you so much. And I am so excited to have had you on this live call with me. And I am so grateful for you in my life. You really enhance my life and brighten it. And I look forward to having another live now that I'm having 4 days off instead of 3. So maybe next week I'll let you know. And don't forget to put your after you do your grateful exercise, put what the most surprising thing you were grateful for was down there, and I'll put it down too. So thanks everyone. Have a great day. Thanks for baby mama. Thanks everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye Nikki. Bye Deanna. Happy Thanksgiving everyone. Hollins. Bye everyone. Zeneb, thank you. Tamara, goodbye. Sophia, bye. Thanks for talking with me everyone. Bye.